this is Wicked Shrapnel, and in this video I'd like to talk about skill-based matchmaking. And some of you might be saying, Wicked Shrapnel, what is skill-based matchmaking? Well, a lot of people have said skill-based matchmaking is in Advanced Warfare, and that could partly be why their connections are pretty flaky. I'll try to say it in the nicest way possible. But skill-based matchmaking, instead of searching for people with the lowest ping times, people that will be closest to you to provide the best connections in the game, it will search for, and I don't have, specifics on how it actually works. This is my assumption of how it works, but it'll look at things like your score per minute and your KD, and look at how good you are at the game, how many wins you have, and it'll try to match you up with people that have similar stats to you, so that it's putting people of equal caliber into the same game together, regardless of their geographical location or ping times. So I am in Austin, Texas area. If I search for a game, instead of looking for people in the Austin, Texas area who have low ping times who would give a good connection in the game, it's going to look for people that have similar stats to what I do, and it'll put Jimmy in my game that's in Michigan, or someone in California, or somewhere on the East Coast where ping times might not be the greatest, but we're kind of close stats wise or wins wise, and just to give a little bit more competition in the game. And I have noticed that the competition, even like in free-for-all, there'll be a lot of players that aren't the best in there. Obviously, skill-based matchmaking is not going to wait until it finds, the whole lobby of equal stats to you. But I seem to encounter at least one, sometimes two or three players who are pretty good, above average players that give pretty good competition. And this is in most game types, but it's most obvious in free-for-all. And before, in games that didn't have skill-based matchmaking, you can get into lobbies that you could just completely annihilate everyone, decimate the entire lobby. And I have not run into many lobbies where you could just totally decimate the lobby. Trolling Unicorn might say,
well, Wicked Shrapnel, that's because you fucking suck.
But I still think that I'm at least above average player, and if you get into a lobby of noobs, you could totally crush someone that doesn't even know how to aim properly with a controller. And you just don't run into that much in Advanced Warfare. And I've also asked a lot of people, like when I get into lobbies, where they're from, and this game seems to be putting me in lobbies with people that are in, states far away from me, Michigan, even Canada. I've gotten put into the lobbies with Canadians, and that is really not close to Texas. So I understand what they're trying to do, make the game a little bit more competitive and try to, not have the veterans of Call of Duty totally crushing everyone in their local city. But it does make for some random connections, bad connections, if you get put into a game with someone that's really far away from you, and it makes it unenjoyable for everyone in the lobby. So I guess that I would like to see an option to, like they had, I believe it was in Black Ops 2, where you could choose like local only and just be able to get matched up with people who are actually close to you, rather than the skill-based matchmaking system that they currently have right now, which I'm assuming is true just based on my experience. I have no hard evidence that it's actually in the game. But let me know your opinions, and if you prefer skill-based matchmaking. I guess it's good in theory, but when put into practice, if you're getting matched up with people that are real far away, it's not fun for anyone. And I know a lot of the pub stars are upset that they can't get put into lobbies where they can totally crush everyone and decimate the lobby, which it still happens occasionally. You can get put into a good lobby, and just getting good connections is the main thing, which there is an update coming soon. I don't know exactly when, that is supposed to address some of the connection issues They didn't really address matchmaking in particular, but hopefully that'll get some tweaks as well, because it's just not good getting put into games with high ping times, people far away from you. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, and that's all I got for you this time. I will talk to you later. Take it easy.